What up, it's your boy Cherry Day Air Day, and I thought about just doing something different for this kind of video. So basically, I have 12 characters that their EX, whether it's plus or not plus, have unique buffs, or when you use them they do something unique that no other character in global, out of the 123, 24, I could be off, characters that we have, nobody else does this. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I kind of want to encourage people to think about pulling for these characters, or these kind of characters that are going to be coming up in the future, because they do something that nobody else does, and I feel like that's what separates them from the rest of the characters. So without further ado, we're going to get to our first 3 characters. Hey everybody, so in this video we have Beatrix, Vanille, and Charlotta. 3 of the 12 unique EX weapon buffs, or what they do, whatever you want to call it. So first it's going to show you Charlotta. So her EX buff lasts 4 turns, very powerful. Nobody in the game in global does this. Any HP damage that you do does 20% more. So if you look closely, she had 31,000, and then it turns to 37,000, 37.2. So that's 20% more damage. That's it. She's one of the best supports still. Vanille's, hers is death. Hers grants an AoE debuff called assassination. The reason why hers is so unique, and the boss doesn't have any buffs, so I can't show that part. But when that dispels, when you have her EX plus 3 out of 3, it dispels 2 buffs. So she is the queen in controlling the amount of buffs, or excuse me, debuffs, or buffs that the enemy has, and the flow of the battle with that. And her defense down is still top notch in this game. Beatrix EX plus, hers is unique because she grants, I want to see if I can be able to show it off. He might HP attack me. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to it where his bravery is right, so I can show exactly what it does. So now her HP plus turns into a Holy Knight's Guard. 1 turn, you guys are mitigated from HP damage. So I just want to see if it's gonna actually show it off. Yeah, I can do that. I won't show it because he didn't do an HP attack, but that's okay. Basically, for 1 turn, you won't take any HP damage. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Alright, so part 2, or the second wave of, so the next 3 of my 12 characters that have the unique buffs that set them apart. So we're gonna have 8, Yuri, and Y'shtola. So 8 is very good. It's much better when it gets LD and JP side. But what it does is it grants him a unique buff for 2 turns where he dodges all attacks and he counters. Yuri's is unique because not only does it make so the amount you can have 99999 amount of brave that enemy can, and he drops it to 0 before he does his 5 brave hits and then HP attack. So this is counter, right? In Yuri's buff, you're gonna see how much brave 20,000 and that healing does. He lasts for 3 turns, so it's 30% of regen and a massive amount of brave region. Y'shtola's unique buff is, it's not even a buff, excuse me, it's what it does. So Pulse of Life, massive brave heal, massive battery. Not only that, but she adds 1 usage to Stone and Medica too. So that's what made these characters so set apart, and that's why I pulled for a lot of these characters, because I pulled for characters that are different as well, that nobody else in the game, out of 100 and something characters we have, nobody else can do. So let's move on to the next 3. So the next three characters with unique buffs or unique what they do is going to be Ultimecia, Ferris, and Cryo. So I'm going to show you Ferris first. So Ferris brings out Sildra. The first skill I felt I'm going to say the animation. Yeah, so it was immediate. I had to get it right, and I really like Ferris's kit. So once the enemy goes, Whirlpool does it 2-hit attack, and it batteries the other team members. Very, very good. And it lasts for 2 turns, and it also has an aura that has a 20% overflow that adds to the party. Very good. Ultimecia, Time Goddess, right? So, Apocalypse. Once you use it, she gets 3 free turns. Or 2, technically 2, but 2 or 3, however you want to see it. So the first one is a free ability use. And then you could just use whatever you want to do from there. I recommend using Hell Judgment as the first one because it's free and it's 100% AoE attack. Right? And the next one, once she's done doing her fun animation, it's going to be Cryo. So, I pull for her because she's unique. Now, her DPS is lacking. But pair with the right team, pair with Vanille, and pair with a healer like Yuri or something like that, or Agrius, or a whole different array of healers, and she'll be very good. So, her unique buff, it lasts for 6 turns. There's a lot of DPS. Can actually do a lot of DPS. So that crystal icon lasts for 5-6 turns, right? So it does a brave battery to the party based on the amount of HP damage on the last HP attack on her EX. I know that was a lot, but it's very good in covering party for those 5-6 turns, so you can just keep dumping your brave your HP attacks. So let's move on to the last 6. No, excuse me, last 3. The last 3 to me are the very best. Okay, so the last 3 characters to me are the rarest of characters when it comes to these EX unique buffs. It's going to be Leon, Final Fantasy 2, Edge, Final Fantasy 4, Selphie, Final Fantasy 8. Leon, to me, is the best out of all the characters that have a unique buff. I think it's for DPS. Definitely going to be Leon, Tank going to be Edge, and Selphie for support. So what Leon's unique buff does lasts for 4 turns, and it actually comes up pretty fast, so no more recast rate. But any non-elemental bravery damage that the enemy does, and they hit your party, it turns into a battery because that buff also has your party absorb dark damage. So that brave damage that the enemy's doing, it turns into dark, and then your party is absorbing dark. It's amazing. Selphies, she can make slow EXs come normal because the unique buff lasts for 3 turns. If you EX plus it, she starts with it. I would highly recommend it. It makes EX weapons recast at a 20% faster rate. I mean, you could imagine the amount of constant ability use. You don't have to rely on HP attacks to help get your Brave back up. So that's very, very good. The last one is going to be Edge. His unique buff. Oh man, it lasts for 2 turns. If you play him right, it can be so good. The entire party has a 100% evasion. The entire party for 2 turns. I remember during a battle, it was the Phoenix mission dungeon. I ran Edge, Selphie, and somebody else. And the fact that Selphie's EX made Edge's EX recast so much, every time his unique buff was gone, I would use, then it came back up. His EX came back up. So it was a constant loop, and my team took no damage for the rest of the battle. It was so good. So those are going to be my recommended 3 characters that if you haven't pulled, the next time they come up, pull for them. They're very, very good. And they're so viable. I thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know what you think. If I missed anybody, or if you have any recommendations, please let me know. With that, see you later.